I am in one of the most fun gardens at the Oregon Garden in Silverton, and I'm with Ty. And Ty, before we start, what is your title? I love it.
I am the Director of Horticulture and Botanical Curator for the Oregon Garden.
I love that. Just like a museum, you're a curator.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very cool. But this is one of the most fun gardens because kids can really be kids here.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So what can they see?
Well, we've got a lot of wonderful attractions. One would be we have a functioning hobbit house out here.
Wow.
We have a weird plants garden. As you can see, we have very whimsical annual displays as well. Back behind the hedge, we have a train garden, a model train garden, which is a pretty wonderful thing too.
That is so cool because the hobbit garden you can actually crawl through, and you can pretend that you're one of the hobbits on their quest. So that is so great, and you can kind of roll down that hill and just kind of pretend and just be fun, have fun.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That is nice. And then tell me about the train garden.
The train garden was built, I believe it was about 8 years ago, a partnership with a lot of local train clubs. I had no idea that train gardening was such a huge thing, but it is.
Yes.
It's monstrously huge. And so we had one that was installed back behind this hedge with a lot of dwarf and miniature conifers. And a gentleman by the name of Patrick comes out here, one of our volunteers, and helps us out a lot. And if anybody has any inquiries as to how to build a train garden, or more importantly, how to maintain the train garden, you know, we have the personnel that understand that. Let me tell you what, you know, being a public garden and having a nice little thing running around, we've figured out how to make it functional for sure.
Exactly. And so I'd like you to talk too about how parents can enjoy this garden too, because it's a safety garden too.
Absolutely, absolutely. One of the nice parts about the children's garden is there's 2 points of egress, one by the tram path and the one over there next to the bathrooms, which are located directly at the children's garden. So it's very, very safe. We've got a shrub and a fence that surround the entire garden.
Nice.
So you can just kind of let the kids run wild and whatnot. Well, don't let them run wild, but you know, it's a very safe situation. We've got a lot of hardscape, very contrived paths, a lot of things for them to do, and it's just a very nice, comfortable area. It's located pretty much central in the garden, so it's easy to find. Yeah.
And I think it's so great that you really have a space for them, so you can kind of start curating a kid's love of gardening and of the outdoors.
Absolutely, yeah, that's very important.
And Ty, you touched on the weird plants, and there's so many weird plants and weird topiaries. So what's all that about?
Absolutely. So the topiaries are really, really fun. I get a lot of questions. Does that plant grow like that? And every once in a while, you can rib people and like, oh yes, that is a deer aravita right there. And, you know, but our weird plants garden is located behind us, and in there's some nice placards that explain what the plant is, what its characteristics are, and why it is kind of weird.
And really, to get kids even more involved in here, you can do birthday parties, which I think would be so much fun.
Absolutely. We've got a very nice cedar pavilion located right over there, and it's a good space.
So we contact you about that, or just contact the office about that?
I would go to our website, and that has all the contact information that you would ever need. OregonGarden.org.
All right. Well, you see, there's one part of the garden that you now know all about, the children's garden, and really big people can come into. It's not just for little ones. So come on out to the Oregon Garden and really have a great day with all the family. Thanks so much, Ty.
Hey, thank you.